this will be the first one of these that I've ever done. This is a box opening on the Magic the Gathering Marvel Superheroes beginner box. I just went to an LGS and played in one of their draft nights, which was or pre-releases. Um, Genuinely, one of the best times I've had playing Magic. Me when I lie, I lost every game, and for most people, that is probably fine. I just used a razor to open this just now. For most people, that's probably fine. I am a bit of a sore loser, I won't lie. So I was not having the greatest time of the night, but I tried to, keep a cool head. And at the end of the night, all of the beginners, which I am technically, I just started playing Magic again in the last couple months. And this is the first draft night I'd ever been to. Or pre-release. I keep saying draft night. They're doing that tomorrow. This is the first one of those I've been to. So they put me alongside my fiance and basically all my friends in for the raffle at the end. And I came out on top, which is extremely lucky. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be seeing this video. So the beginner box has a lot of stuff in it. 2 instant play decks, 2 learn to play guides, which are essentially decks that are meant to be pulled straight out and played, and they're played in order from the top of the deck, which is pretty interesting in the way that it teaches you. And then there are 8 jumpstart decks as well. So we've got quite a bit to go through. I figured I might as well do this because get some content out of something cool that I won. So we are going to open the box. Oh baby. All right. So looking in here, let's just set this there. We've got Welcome to Magic the Gathering. In this box, you'll find everything you need to start your journey. Oh boy. There we go. A tutorial game guided by 2 step-by-step booklets, plus a variety of ready-to-play card packets to explore once you understand the basics. Great news. I already understand the basics. This looks like tokens for the decks, which is really cool. Something that I heard. Okay, so this is a rule refresh reference guide, quick start guide for the Iron Man deck, and a quick start guide for the Captain America deck. Very cool. This, very cool. This is a playmat, essentially. There you go. Come on, there you go. So, boom. This is essentially a playmat. You've got your life total, your exile, your graveyard library, and then your play zones. Very cool. That's really sweet. I've got a couple playmats, so I probably won't be messing with this. But I've got a couple friends who might want that, which is fantastic. We'll get to the cards, I promise. We've got a spin down die in here. Black and red. There we go. They've also got, these are marked M, I assume, for, it won't focus, for Marvel. I could be wrong. I could be a straight up idiot. But, and then there's another spin down die over here. This one is a black and white, kind of a off-white. So it comes with 2 spin down. This is very clearly meant to be something that teaches 2 players, which is very cool. Second playmat. Just like the first one. Oh, very cool. So this is your counters. I'm not sure what these are. But you've got your 1/1 counters, red or blue. And then a bunch of these. I don't know what these are. I'll see what I can find. I'm sure if you're watching this, you do. All right, and then... So these must be tokens. Villain, 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 robot villain. These are how to play. I know the guy at the store said the jumpstart, the jumpstarts were delayed, but they would still be in. Would you open, you little freak? Thank you. He said that they would still be in here. And I don't think that they would sell starter kits without all of the cards, right? Just Wizards of the Coast in general. So start here, don't shuffle. Iron Man's red. Jumpstart packet. Agents of Hydra. These are all black. Maybe the idea is counters. Oh. What? Ramp. Does this say anything? Gain mana fast, send out your strongest. Well, where's the actual Iron Man deck start? You know, we'll start there. There's quite a bit of green. Young Avengers. Unite the Young Avengers and... Okay. I think I understand what's happening. I think I'm getting it. Young Avenger, Young Avenger, Young Avenger, Young Avenger. So, and then eventually I'll hit the end of... the Iron Man deck? Stop here. Okay. I was under the impression that the... Okay, so this... We figured it out. It took a second. I was quite confused. So we've got Happy Hogan, Dauntless Driver, Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, Mountain, Quicksilver, Pietro Romanoff, Repulsor Rays, Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, Spider-Man Hometown Hero. Very cool art on this Spider-Man card. Very cool art on this Spider-Man card. Iron Man Tony Stark. Very cool art on this Iron Man as well. Hulk Bruce Banner. This is not a Hulk that I've seen yet. I figured Hulk would be green, but maybe that's just me. Power Boost, Crimson Operative, Mountain, Consecrated Fire, Smashing Spree, Mountain. And then this is, I guess, the starter deck. Like this is the Learn to Play deck for Iron Man. From the Learn to Play deck from Iron Man, we move to the Young Avengers. We've got Speed, Young Avenger, Stature, Young Avenger, Patriot, Iron Lad, Wiccan, She-Hulk, the Immortal Weapons, Lightning Strike. Always love a good Lightning Strike. Experimental Armor, Hire a Crew, Ferocious Strength, Marvelous Melee, Thriving Bluff, Mountain. I guess they are Marvel Mountains with unique art, but I can't really see one way or another that they're that much different. So the Young Avengers, there's your Young Avengers there. This next one's going to be Hydra, and then eventually we'll hit our first green deck, of which there seems to be two. So we've got Prophet Deathlock Soldier. He's really cool. I used him a lot during this first game. Doom Servo Guards, which I didn't see. Agents of Hydra, Hydra Troopers, Kingpin's Enforcers is cool. They've got lifelink. They're 2/3. Glamorous Grapplers. They have Menace. Arnim Zola. That's Madam Hydra Reanimated. Ultimo Civilization's End. Doomblade. Infernal Rebirth. Hydra Infiltration. Thriving Moor. A swamp. Oh, the swamp is cool. This is a sweet land. They've got some good art for the swamps. And then, so that's the Hydra. Moving on, we've got counters. Grow your creatures, then it's clobbering time. Serpent Specialist, Knights of Wundagore, Hellcat Undying Vigilante, Gamma Grotesque, Gamma Horror Villain. Power up, 6 mana, put 3/1/1 counters on this creature. And a lot of these are going to have, power up, trample, Mr. Hyde, Monster Within, Erudite Aerialist. The Thing, Ben Grimm, there he is. So Ben Grimm is a 6 mana, 1 green, 5 colorless. He's a legendary creature, human hero with trample. Whenever one or more heroes you control deal damage to a player, put 2/1/1 counters on the Thing. Then I've got Feral Ferocity. Target creature gets +4/+4 until the end of turn. Punishing Punch, Training Regimen, Colossal Collision, Thriving Grove, Forest, 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 Forest. And then now we get to Ramp, which is our second green deck of the bunch. So for Ramp, we've got Undercover Scroll, Moonboy Dino Rider, Gert and Old Lace Runways, the Fabulous Frogman. Fabulous Frogman's cool. He's got reach. This creature can't block, or can block creatures with flying. For a second, I was like, what's the point of having reach if you can't block creatures with flying? Warriors of Wakanda, Atlas Sizable Stooge, Wakandan Royal Guard, Savage Land Dinosaur, Flora Colossus. It's basically Groot. Flora Colossus's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Very cool. Team Transmitter. Whenever a hero you control enters, you gain 1 life. Thing Swing. Colossal Collision. Thriving Grove. Forest. Forest, 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 Forest. So that's your Ramp. Counters over here. That's all of the first half of the decks. So essentially, and what I've learned with this setup is that any 2 of these you can throw together and make into one deck, shuffle, and then play. And that's how this is meant to be played. Guy like me will probably rip these to pieces. To build some sort of monstrosity out of them. But, that is how it goes. All right, so we're going to look at card draw next. Loki. Gain more cards to make bigger plays. Aimbot. Brawn Osmodeus Cho. Bold Biochemist. Enlanced Cavalry. Graviton, Fundamental Force. Blue Marvel, Adam Brashear. AIM Scientists, Super Intelligence. Herbie Scout Unit, D-Power. Trickster Stratagem. Stark's Ingenuity. Thriving Isle. Island. Island, 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 island. Now we've got artifacts. Build up your artifact army. Aerial Doombot. Robot Villain. Hydraulic Helper. Shield Deployment Drone. Ultron Drone. Aimbot. Didn't we have an aimbot already? I think we might have had an aimbot already. War Machine. James Rhodes. Rhodey. Flying. This creature can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach. Repulsor Bots. Vibranium Energy Daggers. Futurist Forge. Thirst for Knowledge. Frozen in Ice is might very well be one of the best cards in this set. And I know that's like, maybe that's a hot take, but for what it does, enchant creature, when this aura enters, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and can't become untapped. It's essentially taken out of the game unless you can get rid of this enchantment. And usually I don't have stuff that can get rid of enchantments all that well. So truly not the greatest thing to have played on your cards, especially during a pre-release night. Thriving Isle, and then okay, so the islands have some pretty solid art. At least that one does. Very cool. And then we're on to villains. This one should be good. Villains are a mono black, it looks like. So Red Room Recruit, Boomerang, Blade Flinger, Ninja of the Hand, Baron Strucker, Hydra Overlord, Tombstone, Career Criminal. When Tombstone enters, return target villain card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, nice. No, that's good. Crossbones, Death Touch. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on Crossbones. He deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers once each turn. Glamorous Grapplers, Roxton Brutes, Minotaur, Roxxon CEO. Whenever Minotaur, Roxxon CEO, or another non-token creature dies, you create a 2/1 black villain creature token with Menace. It can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Dark Deed. -4, -4 for 2 mana, by the way. Visions of Villainy. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a villain. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Hour of Defeat is one of the better cards I've seen for removal. Destroy target creature, surveil 1 for 4 mana. And it's any creature, which is sweet. Thriving More, and then we're going to look through the swamps. I like removal cards because I killed even during this this set of games I played tonight, I killed I think it was like a 6/6 with trample, when he had like 1 card and I had nothing, and it's saved the game for me. So that was pretty sweet. All right, we're gonna look at heroes next. Play heroes and gain bonuses. Agents of Atlas, Peggy Carter, Brave Brawler, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I will say the white cards are especially pretty strong from what I saw. Hero in Training, Hawkeye Clint Barton. Vigilance, attacking creature doesn't cause this creature to tap. I would try, but I'd look like an idiot. Wondrous Revival. Iconic Shield. Equipped creature gets +1/+2 and has whenever this creature attacks another target attacking creature, gains indestructible until the end of turn. Fall to Earth. Pacifism. Thriving Heath. Plains. And then we are going to look at the Captain America pre-con little guy here. And of course we've got Plains, Hawkeye's Shots. Spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Exile target creature for, 5 mana, 3 mana if the creature's tapped. Hero in training, Soldier On. Soldier On's kind of cool art. Mockingbird Bobby Morse. Plains Ant-Man. Captain America Steve Rogers. Lifelink. Damage dealt by the creature also causes you to gain that much life. Whenever Captain America attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it and another target creature you control. That creature gains indestructible until the end of turn. Captain's Defense. Target blocking creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Draw a card. The Falcon. When the Falcon enters, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. And then we've got Hawkeye again. The Wasp. Plains. Mandroid Squadron. Winter Soldier Bucky Barnes. Winter Soldier enters tapped. Hey Steve, sorry for giving you the cold shoulder all those years. I was a brainwash killing machine. And then there we go. That is all of the cards in the box. I think that's a really solid set, to be honest with you guys. Very, very cool beginner's box. A lot to do with these cards. I like that they, obviously it's supposed to be played using these cards, but I have some ideas to build decks out of these that I think are going to work out pretty well. 2 spin down dice is really cool, tokens, and then obviously all the cards, and some of them have multiple copies. So I would say, there are some of you out there that are like, oh man, Magic shouldn't be doing the fucking, was the secret lair or whatever, the alternate universe stuff. That's silly. They shouldn't be doing that. Stop it. Because let's be honest, there are more people getting into Magic now than before because of these sets. And to give people a property that they enjoy and then be able to give them that in a card form and they can learn to play the game, I think that's so important. To be honest with you, I got back into Magic the Gathering because I found out they have an Assassin's Creed set, and I thought that was incredible. So the fact that, two-ish months ago, I got back into Magic the Gathering because of the Assassin's Creed set, and we're sitting here now doing an unboxing on the second channel. I think that's really cool. So shout out to Wizards of the Coast for being able to get players who wouldn't otherwise play these games to play these games. I hope that this was an acceptable format for you. I appreciate you guys hanging out and looking through these cards with me, and I will see you very soon.